Hi, Evan Jackson here for Young, Bold, and Regal. I'm with Tyron Hampton, council member for the 1st District of Pasadena. And we're going to talk to him today about his career, his life in Pasadena, and all that good stuff. So let's get right into it. So how did you get started in politics? What was the spark that led you to get into that?
First of all, I'd just like to thank you for having me on. But what got me into politics, I believe in divine intervention. I don't know if you're familiar with the...
Yeah.
Okay, so divine intervention, I think that oftentimes things are put on you or spoke to you through other people. And as a kid coming up, I went to Washington Middle School here in Pasadena, and my friends used to say, "You're like Martin Luther King," you're like, and it was just friends talking, and Martin Luther King was Martin Luther King. You're like Malcolm X. My friends would say things like this, and those people were true representatives of people, and to hear that at a young age, and then when you get to college and your friends are saying, "Oh, you should run for school class president," and things like that, and I never ever thought about it, never really wanted to get into it. I just kind of wanted to be able to help people wherever I possibly could, and I just continued doing that. And, I happened to be at a campaign party. This is a few years back for a assembly member, Chris Holden. He had won his election, and at that party, my father had set up. A couple of my friends were there, and they had made mention to me that I should probably get into politics, and then my friends, of course, they're going to say great things about me, or we're all friends, we always try to uplift one another. And so I said, yeah, well, I'm not really interested in only getting one vote, so I probably won't do that. But I said, you know what, if an opportunity arrives, I'll be interested in getting involved or seeing where it took me. And I was in Japan. I wasn't able to get phone calls from anyone. Actually, one of my really close friends gave me a call, and of course, by the way, my father has also been a big supporter of me trying to get involved in many different ways. And then one of my really close friends gave me a call, and I was like, wow, my phone hadn't been working, and I thought it was just really interesting and weird. And actually, during that trip, a random person came up to me and asked me, was I like a representative of, like an elected person, and or basically asked me if I was a politician. I still don't consider myself a politician, but I just consider myself a concerned citizen. What they had mentioned to me, and then my friend, they mentioned to me, you should get involved in politics, and or asked me if I was, sorry, let me take that back, asked me if I was a politician, and I said no, that I wasn't. My friend gave me a call not too shortly after, about maybe a day later or so, and said, hey, there's 2 opportunities to run for office in the city of Pasadena. One was city council, the other one was school board, because they just redistricted the school district. And I said, called actually asked my wife, she was sitting right next to me, I said, what do you think about it? She's like, I think you should get involved. And I said, give me the information. I still wasn't 100% sure that I would even do it. I was like, give me some information, let me know exactly what it would entail. And my friend emails me back, calls me back, and he says, hey, they redistrict, you live where? And I told him I live on a street called Penn Street. He said, wow, you're in a district that would represent Cleveland, Washington, and John Muir. And no one has put their name in the ring. Put their name in the hat to actually run. And I said, you know what, that's interesting. I went to all of those schools. My grandfather went to all of those schools as well. And I said, well, I guess since I've had the experience of being able to go to all those schools and being able to come out college graduate and being somewhat successful, I would love to be given the opportunity to represent those schools. So got into politics that way, and never turned around.